Hello, everybody. My name is Lauren Duke. I am one of the coaches on Team Rockstars. I have my own team named Team Thrive, and so I'm excited for everybody who's here from my team, part of this larger team. By the grace of God, I am a 15-star superstar diamond coach, and my first business center, and a 4-star in my second. Basically, that just means that I'm working on growth for my coaches, growth for my entire team. I'm a former top 10 coach. I got to go to Italy for free, which was incredible, and I have had so many amazing experiences because of this opportunity to be a coach. And so I was asked to share a little bit of my story and my military affiliation for those of you who are part of active duty or Guard and Reserve, or if you are a veteran. This is for you. And I've been sitting here trying to hold back tears because it is something that is so precious and important to me, is that military designator. And so we're kind of at a time in our lives when we're about to have to say goodbye again. And I don't share that lightly. I share that because I believe God brought this opportunity to our family for a much bigger purpose than just health and fitness. And I apologize for my emotions, but this is what you get with me. You get real, you get raw. So, I am a two-time coach, meaning, not that I quit. I just was facing a lot of trials with where we were in life as far as military assignment and being away from home, and my husband deployed, and it was just not the right time, I thought, to start a business, and so I quit. But for whatever reason, I stayed connected with Beachbody. I love the workouts. I love the whole concept. I love the heart of the company, but I hadn't been able to see it in person. And a friend of mine was, 7 months later, was at Summit, which is our national convention every year. And this year in particular was in Las Vegas, which was only 4 hours from where we were stationed at the time. So my husband had just returned. And I had given up my job thinking that we were going to be moving, and it turned out we weren't. So if you're military, you understand that things change constantly, and things that you're told aren't necessarily what are the things that are going to happen. So I felt this tug at my heart to go see what it was about, because she wasn't talking about money. She was talking about lives changing. She was talking about families being able to give up jobs that they just felt were draining them, and they were able to really contribute to their families, not only income but savings, get out of debt and have freedom. And we were at a place where we were looking for that so desperately, just from mistakes we'd made and places we lived and things that we had to do. As far as provide education for our children in less than desirable places, travel long distances to soccer tournaments and provide those opportunities for them, even if it meant debt. And gosh, gas was $4 a gallon at the time, and my husband was driving 2 hours round trip to work every day. So that was just our reality, and we couldn't really see a way out, and we were stressed and feeling the burden. So I became a coach on Thursday, and I drove to Vegas by myself. I'd never been, on Friday. And I spent the next 24 hours surrounded by people who were genuine, who were telling their stories and talking about providing for their families, being available for their families, freedom from debt, and just I heard people talk about how they'd never been able to provide opportunities for their kids to do certain activities. And all I could think about was all of the things that we wanted to be able to do. But there was that limitation of being in the military. And so I saw this as an opportunity for me to do something that I was truly passionate about, because I love fitness and I'm going to work out with or without Beachbody. Like, I'm going to work out, regardless if I'm a coach or if I'm not. But this gives me the accountability and the encouragement, and a company and a group of like-minded people who get it. Who get that it's not just showing up to work out, it's the mental and the physical challenge. It's the growth that takes place from the inside out, and that outpouring of encouragement and unity from a team. So that's what I got. And I was met with so many speakers and people, and all they shared was the heart. All they shared was how this opportunity had changed their life, changed their family, changed their situation. Not once did people talk about money, but I could see how it could impact it. I just didn't understand how greatly. So became a coach and worked very hard at sharing and reaching out to people and just inviting them to join me, inviting to have accountability and someone to check in with them and encourage them. And that's how it all started for me. I grew very quickly. It actually snowballed into something that I was just so excited and passionate about. I couldn't stop working. And then the first deployment came, and a move came. And we moved 6 months later. We moved actually a year to the date of becoming a Beachbody coach. And then my husband deployed. And so we're in a new place. I've been a coach for a year and a half. My husband leaves. And I could see how this opportunity had been given to us at such a perfect time. Because I couldn't imagine going to a job while my husband was gone, punching the clock, being on someone else's hours, not being able to travel on weekends or go to soccer practices or go to plays or go to school or be able to pick my kids up from school for dentist appointments and all that stuff. I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine the added stress that it would bring to our family. But what truly made a difference was in a very short amount of time, I replaced my husband's income. And then I doubled it, and then I tripled it. And that's all staying home. And deployments won't stop. In fact, I alluded to the fact that another one is coming. A very long one. And training is here, and our life is just a constant roller coaster, just like everybody else. But the one constant is this. God gave me a family. He gave me a team. He brought people that I would have never met if not for Beachbody. He brought a support system. He brought friends who were all linked, one common purpose. But goodness, we love being together. And we look for any opportunity to get together. And they're willing, my team, my coaches, my friends are willing to travel to me. They're willing to do whatever. Their words of encouragement. My challengers are amazing. We have so much fun building one another up. And I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about asking for time off. I look at people who have to work and their kids come home to empty houses and they have to ride the bus. I pick my kids up. I physically drive them. I take them to appointments. I take them to soccer tournaments and soccer games out of state and out of town. And I take them to hair appointments. I'm available. And I can work this business from my phone, my computer, my laptop, my iPad, no matter where we are. I can check in with people. I can set hours. I can stick to them. I can not stick to them. I can work harder. I can work less. I can work as much as I want to build this business how I need to build it, how I want to build it. And I can encourage my team around me to join me and rally with me, and we can do big things together. And that's what I love, is that support. I love that this was brought to us at a time when God knew we needed it, and He knew we would need it in the future. And what's really cool is Beachbody does something awesome. They say thank you to anyone who is active duty, active guard, reserve, or to the retired veteran. They give spouses and or the active duty guard reserve member a free Beachbody coach membership. That's pretty cool. It's thank you. So it's like having a free membership and saving the 25%, being able to build a business no matter where you are. If you're military, this is an awesome opportunity. with programs coming out like Hardcore, which are very heavily military, geared towards military, just any program at all. I'm in the best shape of my life working out from home, and I don't pay a dime to have this membership. That's just Beachbody's way of saying thank you. And the same for veterans. The veteran-free coach membership is available to the actual veteran. That is different from the active duty. So it's really cool that this company recognizes and says thank you in some small way for your service, for your sacrifice. They give you this opportunity to work this business no matter where you are. And if you are military, you can work this business all over the globe. It's not available to everyone in Europe and Asia and all that stuff, but if you have an APO address, you are able to work this business and have a business on base, because Beachbody will be able to ship to APO addresses. So it's just really cool to see the possibility and see the opportunity for military members. But this is something that's really amazing and something that wasn't expected, because like I said before, nobody led with money. They led with, if you help people, you're going to help change lives. You're going to be in great shape. You're going to have that support. You're going to have that family. And I needed that. I needed to have a family. I needed to have a team. I needed to have a group. And like I said, God provided that. And then the cherry on top was the income. And I feel completely blessed and humbled by that, because we're not only debt-free, but now we're giving. We're able to give back to so many organizations that are just precious to us. And we're able to have savings, and we're able to have a future plan for our children and for our retirement, and a plan that might even allow my husband to take some time off and not have to go straight to a job after he retires from the military. That's really cool, because after so many years of just serving and serving and serving, it would be so cool if he could just chill and enjoy the last couple years of our kids at home before they go to college, or enjoy traveling to see our kids in college and not worry about having to take time off. So I'm going to say, if this is something that you've thought about, wondered about, been interested in, I jumped. And I'm not a spontaneous person. I like to beat a dead horse, if you will, and really, really overthink things, but this just made sense. I can work out at home, I can help other people, and I can have a business that's mine, and I set the hours and I'm the boss. Yes, I've had to learn how to do it, and yes, I've had support along the way, just like you will. It's taken hard work, and no one said it was a free ride. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, but this is something that, if you're in for the long haul, it can really have longevity for you, and it can be the answer to prayer, and it can be the thing that you've needed, and you've prayed about, and you've asked for, to provide for your family, and to be able to help you and so many others. So that's just a short version of my story. I'm not going to be done anytime soon with the growth on our team. We're just getting started, and it's really exciting to see how in just the last 3 years our team has exploded, and it just brings so much joy to me when I hear the stories of people and how they not only have found confidence, but they found a place that was safe. I'll never forget, one of the coaches on my team said, "Where can you have this many women in one group and not have one catty comment? It's all encouraging." And that's true. It's really cool to be a part of something so unique and so uplifting. So I really hope that if you have questions, you'll ask them below. I'm happy to answer them. That's what I'm here for. And I look forward to meeting anyone who is joining us on this mission and this journey. So Merry Christmas, and have a great evening.